We're back, everybody, with more this game. Yeah. Talk to the Bork. Wine? Looks like you're cleaning up. Good work, puppers. Bark, 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 bark. Woof, woof. I like it when the dogs go woof, woof, woof.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, it's that. Woof, woof, woof. And that's everything Mick wanted me to tell you. Sounds like things are getting a bit sticky over there. But yeah, I gotcha. I'll be careful over here too. Yeah, please do. I'm guessing they were talking about something related to the briefing. It would appear that enemy forces have been infiltrating Heimdall on a large scale. Seems like they've got more than enough. They've got even more military strength than our friends in Ouroboros. Military strength comparable to Erebonia's. The Bracer Guild dealing with a well-known info broker. I guess they're connected in more ways than I thought. Oop. Oh, Reen, what are you doing here? Nothing much. There were just some things I was concerned about. Looks like you're done with your errands. Are you headed to Heimdall now? Yep, that's the plan. I'm not in a huge hurry or anything, though. I was thinking I'd have a chat with the Presser and maybe check out this famous keep I've heard so much about. I'm still so fired up from earlier, thought I'd blow off some steam with a bit of training. Oh. You should probably kick back and relax for today, though. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in Heimdall again. She's still fired up? Maybe I should join her. Yeah. Instructor, would it be okay if I joined you? My students took care of today's trial at the keep, so I'm getting the urge to do some training myself. Reen? Alright, you've got it. Let's do it then. Then afterwards, let's have a chat with the professor. And maybe go out and grab a drink. And maybe hit the nightlife. And maybe take it back to my place. With Sarah in tow, Reen visited Professor Schmidt and talked about challenging the keep again. Schmidt's like, He was reluctant at first, given that the test was over at noon and he hadn't gotten any of the results yet. Since level 4 was under maintenance, he gave permission to go to the even more dangerous sub-route. Oh, that's not good. We'll be fine. So this is what this place looks like on the inside. It's just as crazy as I was told. Yeah, and I can sense a lot of monsters, too. They seem just as fierce as the ones from this afternoon, if not more so. The trial is a byproduct of today's main test. It is reduced in scale, but the threat level is greatly increased. I'm looking forward to seeing what manner of data you will provide me with. Try to last as long as you can. I really don't like the way he said that, but we asked for this, so we'll just have to finish it. This looks like it's going to be a rough ride, but that's just the way I like it. Show me how much better you've gotten, Reen. You bet. Let's move. And move in we are.
Let's get to exploring.
There!
We got him now.
Belgasso.
Let's go!
Bill de Blasio, let's go.
This one's mine.
This is it!
Yeah.
I'm up! Everyone okay?
You guys are so damn weak. What's the point of you even being in here? These enemies suck. Take me to the fucking boss.
Whew. Let's rest here.
We don't need to rest. We got in one fight and it was over in 2 turns. Well, 3 turns. Here's the last trial. Yeah, let's get to
That's
it.
a strong one. Let's kick its ass.
Mother Belgasso. I've already analyzed
It's
these
my
bitches, so
turn.
whatever.
Here's our chance. Reen!
It's my turn! It's my turn! Now!
This one's mine. I got this. Here's our chance.
An opening! Let's go! Now!
This one's mine.
Leon.
We did it, Instructor Sarah!
You sure have grown up.
Yeah, I'm grown up enough to take you on a date now, Sarah. That's Reen. He's the date man. Whew, that was a toughie. Good thing I had you here. So you say, but you barely broke a sweat. Didn't we just go up against the Viscount in general? Crap, don't tell me I really am getting old. Please, you're fine. I've just been training here longer. And just so you know, I'm happy I could do this with you, instructor. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Rean. You've officially completed the alternate route for level 4. I'm satisfied with the data obtained from what was little more than curiosity on my part. I'll be returning to the lab to further parse the results. That will be all. You're welcome, I guess. Phew, once an ass, always an ass. Tell me about it. I'm still glad we did it, though. You doing anything in particular after this? I'm heading to Heimdall, but it's no rush. In fact, I could go for a nice pick-me-up first. A nice pick-me-up? By that, do you mean... Come with me. It'll be my treat. Oh yeah, taking the instructor out for drinks. You know it? Rara? Hello?
Yeah. Hello?
After that, the two of them left the keep and headed exactly where Rean suspected. The bar. Barney's Inn and Tavern.
Cheers!
Beers! Rean takes 1 gulp, Sarah takes 3 gulps. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Drinks are good. Nothing beats the first beer after a hard day's work. It's like the golden water of life. It gives me the wings to fly right into tomorrow. More like it gives your legs the ability to spread like wings. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. I didn't think it was possible, but you somehow gotten even better at drinking. Don't forget you're taking the train after this. I know. I'm just having one. Sorry for making you join me, even though you only have that. You can only have that non-alcoholic stuff. Well, I have some work to do when I get home, and I don't really mind it. I'm still having a good time. You sound so mature. You should be enjoying the privilege of drinking. Overrated. Man, isn't it funny though? If not for random chance, I never would have gotten to share a drink with you on my way home from work. Yeah, I guess so. The lounge in the Dareflinger has a different kind of charm to it. Yeah. Rean's gotta get that liquid courage. He just flashed back to the instructor's kiss. Want me to guess what you're thinking of right now? Nope. Give me a break. You're unleashing your inner old man. You weren't like this the other night. Beer and spiritus should be enjoyed in different fashions. But it's true, you really have grown up. You have some tough students, but you're doing a good job teaching and guiding them. You overcame the issues in the mayor and saved the people of my hometown. In fact, you may have already surpassed me as an instructor. Think I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. Like my students, I'm still in the process of learning as a member of Class 7. It's only thanks to everyone's help that we were able to make it through everything. In that sense, I pale in comparison to the person I strive to become. Huh? So who do you strive to become? Isn't that obvious? You, of course. Damn, Rean! The students, your classmates, the teachers, the adults. Come on, Rean. Save some pussy for the rest of us. Me? Oh, stop it. Sheesh, I gotta start taking you seriously. Huh? What did you say? Nothing.
Hey, no need to hold back. Have another.
Sarah, you said you were only having
Let's
one.
make it a real beer this time, huh?
I have to work, Sarah. I still have work to do. Sarah! You drunken dullard, Sarah. I can't. After that, Rean walked the slightly drunk Sarah to the station. Only slightly, though, you know? Why are you so far behind me? Rean promised Sarah they would see each other again and saw her off at the train station. Are you still there? Discord, hello? Hello? Hello?
I'm here.
Then speak to me. Say words with the noise hole in front of your face. What?
No.
Why?
We're off to the next place.
Off to flirt with Muse.
You do that.
That's what Rean is going to do. But first... Actually, no, we're going to flirt with Muse first. And then we'll take a nice hot shower.
I was about to say,
to wash
I
everything off.
actually thought you were going to play the card game.
No, there's no card game in here.
Oh.
We got to take a hot shower to clean ourselves up after we get all dirty. Dome Dala and A Multimus. I mean, I guess we are gonna play the card game. She's talking about the card game. Are those Vantage Masters cards? What are you up to, Muse? Oh, just a little fortune telling. I heard you could use these cards like you would tarot cards. Is there anything in the future you'd like to know about? The future? You mean like field exercises? Something like that. Although I'm having some trouble interpreting the meaning behind the cards. Let's just say it means your destiny is in your own hands. I'm not sure I've got any clue, but she seems to be deep in thought. Sure, we'll spend some time with her. Oh, I hear you're really good at Vantage Masters. How about we take a break and have a match? Why, I'd be honored to have a match against you, Instructor Rean. All I ask is that you be gentle with me. I mean, you wanted me to play some fucking cards, so I guess I'm gonna play some fucking cards. And so, Rean and Muse prepared their decks and began their duel. It was a fierce battle with no clear winner right up to the final turn, and in the end, our masters destroyed each other. That makes it a tie, no? I didn't expect such a heart-pounding match. You're amazing, Instructor. So are you, Muse. I remember thinking this when we were at the casino in Raquel, but you sure are good at these kinds of games, aren't you? Is it your grandfather's influence? Indeed, he taught me a lot about card and board games. My father would often play against me too, before he passed away, that is. Your father. He passed away about 10 years ago, didn't he? Yes, I was about 5 or 6 at the time. He trained me so well, I would occasionally beat him in chess too. Wow, so I guess even at a young age, you were talented. So then, when are you planning to show us your true strength? Oh, I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about. I can tell you weren't giving your all in our match. You were much more fearsome of an opponent when you went up against that Jaeger at the casino. Like I said before, everyone in Class 7 supports each other. If they're giving it everything they've got on your behalf, isn't it unfair if you don't do the same? You truly are amazing. I would be more than honored to show you the full extent of my gaming abilities. However, there will be one condition. A condition? The winner will get to make one demand of the loser. That's... a serious bout should feature a serious prize, wouldn't you agree? Should you manage to win, I'll do anything you ask. Anything at all. Whether your request is to spend a romantic evening with me under the stars, or if you want me to tell you the reason why Eustace and Patrick were acting the way they were in Lemaire. Honestly, I was curious about that. Is something going on? That said, I'll put a handicap on myself. If you manage to defeat me once out of 3 games, you shall have your reward. However, if I win all 3 games, I shall be the victor and take you as my prize. Well, you're that confident, huh? I just need to win once out of 3 games, but even that might prove a challenge. Alright, I'll agree to your terms. There's no way I can back down now. Alright, let's get our decks out and do this. Very well, if that's what you want, then I won't hold back. And so, the 3 matches began between Rean and an unfettered Muse. They both used unopened decks they hadn't seen before. Though Rean was unfamiliar with the cards, the decks were equal in power. However... And a vanish to end the match. Your master is defeated. I activate Kyria Bell's skill and your master is no more. You got me again! And this brings us to our final match. As things stand, I feel I'll be able to win this final match with ease. Man, these decks should be pretty even, but you're still destroying me. Who knew experience with games would make such a huge difference? I sincerely doubt you will be able to turn the tides at this point. Whatever will you do now? This was never a fair matchup to begin with, so if you forfeit now, I'll cancel our... No, it's still too early to throw in the towel. I've got 1 card in my deck I can use to turn things around. If I manage to draw before you defeat me, I can use it to make a comeback. Heart of the cards, Yugi. Yugi. Blue Eyes White, heart of the cards. Oh? I suppose you're right. Your chances of winning are greater than 0, if only slightly. That's all I need. Unfortunately, I'm not the type to give up. Let's take this match to its end, Muse. Bring it on. Rin used every card in his hand to desperately parry each of Muse's advances. And at the final turn, before his master's health was depleted, it arrived. I got it! I summon Grion! It attacks your master twice! Ah, my master's health is 0. I lose. Haha, I actually did it! Good, I can't have sex with a student. I'll get canned. I need this job.
Seems I underestimated you. I didn't think you could pull off such a comeback. I had full control of the board. Yet you still managed to thread a narrow path to victory.
Yeah, but it came down to the wire in the end. I had to rely on my luck. Your ability to analyze a situation and predict your opponent's actions is amazing, but not everything can be planned for. As you've seen on our field exercises, unexpected events can happen at any time. Understood. It was a fine lesson, instructor. I will keep it near to my heart. Now, what will you have as your prize? I was the one who set the rules for our matches, so please, don't hold back. Tell me whatever it is your heart desires. Though I'm certain you plan to ask about... No, I won't. I am curious about the circumstances at Lemaire, but I'm sure there's an important reason that Eustace and Patrick wouldn't say anything. I don't feel it's right for me to ask about it like this. But more importantly, I'm glad I was able to bring the best out of you. Nothing could make me prouder as an instructor. Oh? Oh yes, how very like you, instructor. And that is the reason I want you for the future. And yet, a promise is a promise. Please choose one of these two cards. I think I've got Fifinol. What are you up to? I'm going to choose the Marm card, because I don't think I actually have that one in my collection yet. You chose Marm, so you win the I'll wash your back in the bath prize. Yes. Hold on a minute. I really don't need a prize, and there's no use trying to refuse. After all, it would bring shame to a woman of the Empire were she not to keep her promises. Surely you're not trying to make me do anything shameful, Instructor Reen. No, but...
Now, no dawdling. Let's head straight to the baths.
Reen lost. Like, he won, but he lost. But, man, is he winning. And so, Reen was forced to receive Muse's prize. It may have been relaxing if he didn't have to constantly be on the lookout for others. Your bond with Muse strengthened. She's at maximum bond power. Okay. We did it. We did it.
Yay.
We got our back washed by our student. And now, we have to go wash our washed back alone. It's the bath. I was a bit rushed earlier, so maybe I'll go back in for a bit. Back into the bath. Alone. Unfortunately. It's nice to see all the students growing up. Each and every one of them has made progress, one way or another, since they started here. At this rate, not just Class 7, but all our students will. No one's here. It looks like I've got the whole bath to myself. I hope that's okay. That's Cheetah's voice. She must be done with her maintenance. I guess the training must have pooped her out. What? That's Cheetah. Cheetah, are you okay? Instructor Reen? I'm okay. I just slipped and fell into the bath. Stay calm and take deep breaths. Are you bleeding? I can go get Lind if you need her. Sorry to cause so much trouble. It's fine as long as you're okay. You are sure you're okay, right? If you've gotten even a little suspicion you're hurt, you should go see the nurse. I'm okay. I really am okay. I promise. I think the worst thing that happened was that I swallowed some of the bath water. Gross. Well, that's a relief. But, you know, you really are dependable, Instructor Reen. Just now, you were quick to give good, clear advice. I can see why Muse and Yuna put their trust in you. Well, I've still got a lot to learn about being an instructor. I don't even know if Yuna and Ash have fully accepted me just yet. I don't think you should worry about that. Instructor Reen, you really remind me of my two favorite people. Oh, are they the ones you were giving the presents to? Right, these two, they're sort of like my big brother and sister. A calm, composed big brother and a big sister as reliable and bright as the sun itself. Gee, I wonder which Joshua and Estelle she could be talking about. I get the same feeling from you, Instructor Reen. Why, thank you. I'm honored. You're talking about Estelle and Joshua Bright, aren't you? Huh? Don't worry, I didn't get that from the Intelligence Division. Their father, Brigadier General Cassius Bright, also studied the 8 Leaves One Blade School. That does sound familiar. I don't know him directly, but I've heard my master talk about him. That's why I know about those two. Joshua's originally from Erebonia, right? Yeah. They're both bracers, so they tried to get into the Empire to help the Bracer Guild, but for some reason they couldn't get a permit from the authorities. I see. They're probably under heavy surveillance along with your best friend. They're being treated as wildcards that could disrupt the political situation in Erebonia. I thought that might be the case. Both of them, no, all three of them are amazing people who saved all of Liberl from danger. Just like the birdcage around Crossbell. They're being prevented from getting into Erebonia. Why do they have to? It'll be okay. A chance will come. Hamel was blocked off for years, but we were able to take the whole branch campus there. Oh? I and many other people are all working towards change here in Erebonia. Prince Olivert, the Bracers, people affiliated with Thors, even people in Liberl and Crossbell were all working together. And I believe no matter how complicated, how frighteningly difficult this situation becomes, we'll overcome it. I know we will. So take a deep breath and keep doing what you can to help out. We'll change things one day. Yes, of course. But now we must clean up. Bath time. Bath time, best time. Sorry to get on such a serious topic in the bath. Oh, no, it's okay. I feel better after talking with you about all this. I'm glad. I appreciate your determination, but don't forget, you're still a student, dear. Agate told me to keep an eye on you and make sure you don't overdo it. And don't forget to be careful in the bath, okay? I feel like I've got another person who worries about me now. I'll take that advice to heart. Okay. Actually, wasn't I supposed to go hang out with Toa for the fucking astronomy lesson? Toa, stars time. Toa. It's time for stars. Our next field exercise is in Heimdall. I knew this was coming, but I'm still worried about Calvard. It's unsettling. We'll really need to be ready for anything while we're there. That's not the only thing bothering me. I know George is busy, but we haven't been able to get a hold of Angie either, because she's dead. Oh. Knowing Angie, though, she's probably in a big fight with Marcus Ragnar or something. That would make sense for her, right? I'm sure we'll hear from her when things settle down a little. I'm probably making a big deal over nothing. I could see her rolling up on her bike out of the blue by the time we've just finished this conversation. That's just Angelica. Yeah, you've got a point. Oh, no. They don't know. She did. She got George.
I know she was there.
She got George. Alright, everybody. We're going to go back to our dorm and rest for Panzer Soldat training next time. Until then, ciao.